Welcome back. 10 steps backwards and 1 step forward. Moving around in circles. The thieves in our bus. A teacher received his salary and boarded a crowded bus back to his home. And there was a thief in the bus. Listen attentively. This is Chokitable Media. The thief in the bus stole the teacher's money from his pocket. After the teacher reached his destination, the driver asked for the teacher's fare, but the teacher couldn't produce his money. He dipped his hand in his pocket and found nothing, despite the fact that the teacher just collected his salary. The teacher's face became blushed and his tongue became heavy. He was so embarrassed. He was shaking left and right, sweat covering his body and his face, very obvious for everybody to see. The unruly driver, who is now very hungry, said mockingly to the teacher, he said, "Shame on you. You consider yourself a respectable person in the society. Why you cannot even afford a transport fare? Why jumping in the bus?" The teacher was again very much embarrassed. Getting from hot to cold, temperature going up and down. As this was going on, pride hid a portion of the thief. His ego became swelled up. He was moved to say to the angry driver, "My brother, this teacher's fee is on me. I'm gonna pay for him." That's the thief is offering to help the innocent teacher who is now the victim. He helped not out of pity for the poor teacher, but to buy other passengers' trust and confidence, and to use some of the stolen money to earn respect before the rest of the passenger, the crowd in the bus. The poor teacher, who did not understand what is happening, smiled and said to the thief, "May God bless you and multiply you." "Like this, sir." The teacher prayed for the thief. Then some of the passengers in the bus also praised the thief, praised his kindness, and also prayed for him, and that the God should increase his kinds in the society. Merciful people around should be more in this country. Since then, the numbers of thieves in our bus have increased. Through this prayer, through these praises, through this commendation, the thieves in our bus have increased. They continue to receive our thanks and appreciation. We are all on the bus where the thieves are stealing from us and use the stolen money to buy our trust and earn our respect in a way that we keep thanking them for their kindness every time, every day. This is the metaphor of the state of our nation, Nigeria. The thieves in our bus are increasing all the time because we continue praising them for returning small amount of money from what they've stolen from us to please us again. And we see them as saints. We praise them to the high heaven. This is a metaphor. Think about it. From the creation of EFCC in 1999 till date, 2024, point to me the achievement of EFCC, and point to me one or two politicians that haven't been invited by this EFCC, Economic and Financial Crime Commission. Point one to me. I believe you won't be able to do the counting because things haven't been going right with the organization itself, which is neck deep in corruption that they were trying to fight. Many people believed that this organization was created for witch hunting, from the higher politician or senior politician to the lower one, who are also aspiring to get to the position of the superior ones. Look at the head of EFCC from day one till date. How many of them are falling? How many of them is above water? From the first person, even a woman among them, point to me which one among them was not disgraced out of office, even up to the younger one, Bawa, that left before this one got there, the pastor, Olukoyede. These are the people that wants to catch thieves. Then I ask myself, when you catch the thief, who is going to catch you? This is the story of our lives, the story of Nigeria, anti-corruption agencies, and the Nigerian politicians, and the Nigerian people themselves. From 1999, point to me one politician that haven't been invited and queried and questioned when they jump ship, jump party from the other, from one party, from the ruling party to the other parties. The backlash they got from EFCC. Tell me one minister that haven't been invited. Which one haven't stolen money? Which one among them are above board? Points to me. The case of Yaya Bello came to mind. And you will ask yourself, is Yaya Bello the exceptional case here? No, we won't say that. I will say Yaya Bello is the current champion now, the current victim of EFCC. They are running around him. They want to catch him like a rat in a hole. Now, Yaya Bello has learned his lesson from the masters, from the papas and the mamas, the former governors, the former ministers, the former senators, the former House of Rep members. He learned the rope. A 49-year-old guy. The question is, how did he get to power? Did he get to the power? Did the power fell on him by luck or by crook or by just, corruption itself? Was it through the right means? Was it through proper election? Yaya Bello got there. Go back to the history and try to learn how Yaya Bello got to become the governor for 8 years. Check it out. Even up to today, the current politicians in Nigeria, most of them with scandals, from the presidents to the lowest person in the community, the lowest politician in the community in Nigeria. How did they get to power? Is it through the right means? Is it through corruption or not? Now tell me which organization is all right. Is it the civil service? Yeah, is it the civil service? Tell me, because you remember that the civil service themselves are the one helping the ministers and the commissioners and the governors, all of them, to steal money. They connive together to steal money. So when they do a little thing for the society, we start to thank them, we start to praise them. On phone with a sister, and the sister was telling me, and the man is trying, and the man is trying, and he's talking about the present president of Nigeria, Tinubu. I say, yes, sister, you are very correct. Because these are one of the thieves in our bosses, and this our people don't know better. Think about the metaphor. The other organization, like INEC, the electoral body, thieves in our balls. Think about the judiciary, thieves in our balls. All of them conniving together to do whatever they like. We have an example of Bagudu there. We have an example of Auditor General. We have a lot of examples. People being invited by EFCC. All of them left and right. From the south to the north. From the west to the east. They only know one language. And the language is corruption. It is they against us. They against the people. Their own tribe is their politics. Their own religion is their politics. When you fall in line, you wait for your own turn to steal big. Politicians in the East, look at all of them. What impact have they done? Have they given to their people in their area, despite the fact that all the wealth of the nation is coming from that side, the East and the South? Can you show me the benefits? From number 1 person to number 4 person in Nigeria, are they above board? They've been changing each other from Yoruba to Hausa Fulani, down to the Easterner. Akpabio is there today. Sharaki was there before. Dino Melai, all of them been invited before. You know all the drama. My people is also there in the Senate over there. All of them covering each other's up. So, we're moving around in circle. Let Nigerians keep praising their thieves. Let Nigerians keep dancing, praising, singing when they see their oppressors. I hope one day Nigerians will wake up from their slumber and know that Nigeria is not for them. The slogan of Asari Dokubo, 70-year-old man. They don't tell you that Nigeria is not for you. Let's wait and see. We learned that the Yahoo boys now has a standardized school in Nigeria. They have academy where they teach the younger ones, the hopeless one, on how to become thieves, how to steal from the society, how to steal from around the world. That is how deep the thieves in the boss are. The ritual killings going on all around. Is it not a bad thing that the country is sinking and we think we are moving forward? That's why I said 1 step forward and several steps backward. It is the 2nd year now, if I'm not mistaken, of the present government, or running into the 2nd year. And the thieves in the boss are gathering momentum, preparing for the election in 2027. They want to rule again. They want to jostle for power. Facing what they are not supposed to face, instead of discussing the state of the union, what brought us together, and are we supposed to be together? No, they said they want to force it together. How can we say they can sit down and commit harakiri to dismantle Nigeria so that people of Nigeria, the 250 million people, can move forward? And that is another institution I forgot to mention, Census, Nigerian Population Commission. How well have they performed since inception up to date? Do we have the right figure from Census? The answer should come from you. So, my dear listener, which way forward? How do we now get out? How do we now break free from our thieves? How do we now teach our people to know that the thieves that is paying their transport fee in the boss is the one that stole their money? How can we tell the rest of the people in the boss to wake up? How can we tell the driver that we had the money that the thief stole it and we wouldn't be able to pay? When are we going to get educated? Is there anything like education in Nigeria anymore? Are people even ready to learn? The thieves in our boss. One step forward, several steps backward.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.